how's it going, guys? I know it's a wee bit later, but that's not going to stop me. Oh, this music is so pretty. It really captures. I cannot wait for the Game Awards. This should be up. I don't know if it'll win, but it should be nominated for Game of the Year. Therefore, the Game Awards Orchestra will get to play music. I don't know. Isn't well, we've got the Zelda sequel, and isn't there Final Fantasy coming out this year as well? Oof. I don't know who is going to take that title. All right, let's do this. Oh my God, what is that noise? It's the quill. Yeah, I really wanted to play, so I'm like, you know what? I don't care how late it is. I'm playing.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
How did I... Oh, it's locked. Should I have an apple before I leave?
I'm craving a hearty heathen cake, perhaps with a nice golden meat.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Good old Peeves. Oh yeah, so after I ended the stream last night, I discovered something. Should help me not get lost, huh?
Another selection for you all. This was composed long before any of us were even painted.
Ooh, chest. Unbeatable Quidditch gloves. Just saying. What there is to see. Oh, I like that.
That life is behind me, I promise.
Oh my gosh. It moves too. There's so much to see.
Whee! Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Hey, Ben. Uh-oh. Kitty. I won't go pet the kitty. Ooh. Oh yeah, the lavatory.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Have you now? Ooh, what's that? Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a fifth year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Skinner's Black Headmaster. Anything else to see? Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, I see a chest. Distinguished school cloak. Ooh. Purdy. Alright, we'll wear it. Oh, I didn't know that I got to keep it. No. They're just weird. Even though I know I need defense stuff. Why is it still... I got a wand handle? That's what that was. Ooh. I dig it. No, I guess I have to go to the circle.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls
You're right,
were
Ben.
wearing
This is
armor.
pretty crazy.
It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map.
I like treasure
Count
maps.
me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oh, what am I looking at here? Statue. Oh, okay. Oh. Where'd it go? Got it. Okay, you guys want to see the world map? I looked at this. I mean, look at all this that I have yet to go to. There's Hogsmeade. There's Hogwarts. And then it just goes and goes and goes and goes. Isn't that nuts? Yeah, it's huge. I love the 3D aspect. I wanted to go to collections because I collected. Oh.
Did you hear about the new...
Find anything yet?
Now, where is it? Excuse me. There we go.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you.
Aw,
I
she's
suppose there are a
cute.
few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'd have done the same.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Oh, I better select the quest I want to do. classroom up here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hey, Rays. Okay, so... The first clue shows a rhinoceros skeleton on display. I know I must have walked by that at least a dozen times. Now, if only I could remember where it is. Oh, it's near her classroom, not actually in her classroom, right? Because I think I remember walking by it.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
A dragon fountain. The tree in the background makes me think that it's in a courtyard. Wasn't there a flu network? Yes, there it is.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Oh, I guess I didn't. That's just where you end up. I can go here. Courtyard. Oops, I hit X and I was supposed to be square. Ooh, I see something over here.
Revelio.
This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experiment, lunar apparition charm, to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Dragon? This isn't it, is it?
Better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
Wyvern fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top of it. Serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of light, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Once I've exited the courtyard, I should look for a stairwell going up. I need to see the picture again. Oh, there's a door that way, isn't there?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
Okay, so there's an audio cue.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Cute kitty. You know what? It came over here. I gotta pet it. I keep hoping for a tuxedo kitty. Nope, that's not the quest I'm doing right now.
This stairwell looks promising.
I don't mind saying that I find it hard to comprehend that Black has a wife. What sort of witch would take that man's hand?
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
Lumos. Leviosa.
Whoops.
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
So I just need to get the right height to... Aww, hippogriff.
Revelio.
Wonder how Sharp injured his leg.
There's another
I'd
treasure.
wager it's something to do with his time as an aura.
Oh wait, it was...
Lumos.
You should hear Sharp talking about divination. It's a wonder own ideas don't come to life.
Might as well do stuff as I come across it. So I'm looking for a dog statue. Hey, Miss Phantom. Oh, this is Transfiguration classroom, isn't it? I'm not recalling seeing that dog statue in the picture. Oh, not out here. Hey! Letter K, that's me. This is, Oh, I heard something over here.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. Ugh. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail. Ooh. See, apparently I have to have the room of requirement, I think, to be able to use this stuff.
Revelio.
Sleeping dragon statue. For a second I thought it was real. It's made of stone and will never awaken and may be tickled to absolutely no ill effect. Wow. What was that? Oh. Am I in the dungeon? Did I find a chamber before I was supposed to? I don't know what this place is. Oh. Curious. Very curious. Well, I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm sure I'll be back at a later date. I guess I'll retrace my steps. Ooh. Oh man, I missed it. Got it. Oh, I can't go in there. Alright, I remember going past the cauldrons. Can't go in there either. Oh, those are the locked cabinets. I heard that.
Revelio.
That mean there's a gob. Goblin artifact. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This one was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hog's Head Inn, with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. That's funny.
What are you up to now?
Oh, I saw something over here.
Revelio.
Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyleshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen way across the highlands when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. I still haven't found that dog statue.
Revelio. Revelio.
Frog choir. Here, perch the slime, you get symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts frog choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Cool.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Nope.
Reparo.
Nope.
Leviosa.
That was interesting. Guess I'm in the bell tower. Don't really want to go all the way to the top right now. Ooh. I'm not going to go to the top right now. Oh, it's dark outside. It's an owl, a white owl. Where did she say the keys were? I feel like I don't have all the tools for that.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
It's kind of weird, spooky being out here at night.
You're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. I guess that wasn't anything.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Alright, I suppose I should go see the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Sounds like I've got to learn Incendio. Ooh, I'm gonna learn to light those, aren't I?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
The blue caught me off guard. Just looking. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw interact option. Hey, Teflon. What was that? I do not like how quiet it's gotten.
Revelio.
Lockin the Lanky. The statue depicts the wizard Lockin the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows. There's a secret behind this. And it has to do with that.
Revelio.
I'm not sure I have the right spell. Ooh.
Lumos.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. Coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Lots of yawning.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yep.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So,
partner dueling.
Care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, target lock. Okay. No.
That's all you got?
That was easy.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations.
Training dummy,
Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Wait, how do I do another round?
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed.
That was so easy.
The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form. Good one.
Oh, I messed it up.
Next time, perhaps. That was something.
Nope. Big bucks.
Nicely done.
Big bucks, no whammies.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I know,
I
I'm
say
crunching.
better
I'm trying not to
discover
crunch
one's
loud.
weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Ah, there you are.
Oh. All
Hello,
right.
sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to
I
improve
might have been
your
muted when I was
skills.
saying that.
That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Well, I can definitely see where Sirius gets his eyes from.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Ooh, I need to learn invisibility. Since, you know, I don't have invisibility cloak.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's
I like
quite
Sebastian.
the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Huh.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Yay! And that's how I'll be able to get into the chests with the eye. Oh, poop. So it's a square. Sometimes the squares look like circles. Where's the door? Over there. Ooh.
Silent as a grave.
How long does it last?
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Wow, a Slytherin I actually like, because I like him. I think he's cool. Not like Draco Malfoy or his goons.
Is someone there? Is that you, Pete?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to go downstairs.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
A ghost? Piece of cake. Man, I didn't know the restricted section
Should
was
be
this.
in the closet. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
Oh, that's creepy.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Woohoo,
I'll know it when I
500.
see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Good lord. Oh,
Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go.
How very Slytherin.
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Ah, jeez. So yeah, this is kind of sucky.
Repair it.
No. I need to sell some stuff.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
There must be more to this room. Lumos. That's it.
Whoa. Enter the... Whoops, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. I didn't even need to do that for this chest.
Revelio.
Oh, so I got boned out of that chest then.
Where might this lead?
Oh.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Keen sense of spell. I just heard it speaking. Invoke ancient magic for the first time. Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter. Yeah, I figured that out. Oh boy. What?
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Whoa.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
I better make sure I have inventory space before I open the chest. Oh, there's a top hat. And Greg told me, or showed me, that he had that top hat. If there's a way to equip it and then hide it so I don't have to actually see it, then I'll start equipping stuff. Let's do the scarf. Ooh, violet scarf. That's pretty. What does that look like? Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that scarf. I think I'll sport the Gryffindor scarf. Oh boy. Oh, ouch. Oh, got me. Power-ups, okay, that's cool.
It is a book after all.
Another memory. What will we see this time? They were helping. Aww. Was that Tiny Tim? Cancelled by HBO.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Another 5th
year? As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Loyalty.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
This is my happy place. The library. Oh man. I'm like Hermione in that way. Professor Black. Might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section and seems to think of the library as her own personal arena, which to practice her latest incantation. Is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Good tip. Hey, Gray. Assets need to load. I just finished going through the restricted section. So I have an Incendo, and I can go invisible. Huh? Tomb and Tribulations. Oh, snap.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Fig.
That's what I see. I'm wondering about,
like,
being able to sneak into the other common rooms.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
Nope, you're correct 3 more times.
I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Ooh.
There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Potions and herbology.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
I saw something. I wanted a closer look at it, but oh, this thing.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Whoa, was that like a howler? No, it wasn't a howler. Oh yeah, this is about the hamlets.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Jeez. I don't know how long huh?
What are you up to now? How nice to see you, my young friend.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from a rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
That looked like
I'm
Hagrid's
well,
hut back there.
But I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. The portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning. But I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us.
Yeah, Origins was
all of
awesome.
us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll.
Hey, Valhalla has
And
cats you can
Serana
pet
wasn't
too.
intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her.
I have
She
a tip
was
about
polite,
chasing the
but
tattoo papers in
perhaps
Valhalla.
understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a
Use,
massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
There's an ability.
All right. But how?
I don't think it's... No, it's not Bull Rush. But it's slow... I forget what the ability's
I shall
called.
reach
But
out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
No. So,
Be
in
on
Valhalla...
your guard.
Oh my god. Okay. In Valhalla...
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Okay, so in Valhalla... No, let me do this. In Valhalla, there is an ability. You equip it to whichever button you want to assign it to. And it slows time. I forget the name of it. But if you get close enough to where the tattoo paper is, and then you activate the ability, you can march right on up to the paper and grab it before it floats away. It saved me so much stress. Oh, what is that ability? Hold on. You'll thank me. You'll be like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a brilliant hack. I found it in searching because I remembered when I played Black Flag. I discovered in researching, because that one had the feathers that you had to chase. And I learned how to cheese that one too from researching. In Black Flag, you turn around so that the feather is not on your camera, and you walk backwards, and the feather will not float away, and you can grab it. That saved me a lot of headache too. Valhalla, slow time ability. Greg were here, he would know what ability I was talking about. What ability is it? Obviously, it takes adrenaline. So make sure you have adrenaline in it before you go to use it. I got stuck a couple times without it and had to go find some. Blinding Rush. It's the blinding rush ability. Use that one. You'll have no trouble getting those tattoo papers. Cause yeah, trying to figure out where they end up did not work for me. So there you go. It should make your life a lot easier. Trials of Merlin. A woman needs help just across the water beyond the dock. Help the stranger. I still have to go to herbology class and complete. Yeah, I'm just gonna wade through the water.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Student, you can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Still beside.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can make me hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Run, chicken, run! I hope I...
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were
Wow.
students at Hogwarts.
First a transgender
Typical
character,
hard-working
now
Hufflepuff.
a gay
Brilliant
character.
Potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
They are
She's a
definitely
travelling
being
vendor.
inclusive
Here's
in
what's
this
going on in
game.
the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth. We'll go with how
Merlin?
extraordinary.
Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Incendio! Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
The pyres are back where they started. Incendio!
Ooh, that did it.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ew, leech juice, but I have a feeling it's going to be necessary for potions. Gross, 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 gross.
some assistance?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. The treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for
this
studying
game,
the stars,
it certainly has Game of the Year
pursuits,
potential.
But it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you
So
found,
I need a
be
way
all
to be
yours.
able to breathe
I've
underwater.
cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I don't know how to dive. How do I dive? How do I dive?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh, I see. I see. Damn it, my gear slots are full. More Quidditch gloves?
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, and it's yours for a price. I did, and I'm keeping it.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Ooh, a mermaid mask. Oops.
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh, I didn't even try to go in here. Oh my god. Huh.
Revelio.
Groundskeeper tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut, as large as the occupant may need. Oh yeah, this is Hagrid's hut, no doubt. That was, as large as the occupant may need. Like, yeah, so Hagrid's hut. I guess herbology class. Ugh. Wait a minute. Definitely think I'm going to have to stop soon. I can feel the the beginnings of a headache. And I'm getting tired. Eyes are getting a little droopy. It's so pretty. It's the painting behind me, right? Yep. I thought that's what he was playing. Oh, what's it called? Canon in D? It's exactly what he's playing it. A variation of it.
I just wish they'd hurry up and assign the essay on werewolves.
Something like that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Wow. Oh, note. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn the skill whilst under your tutelage. Nora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Ebley. Oh. Yeah, this will be it.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh, hell. Oh, no.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh, no.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went down.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my style arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would. If Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Weak grip.
What did I get? A house and mom scarf? Thought that's what I was wearing. Oh, I want to sell that one.
You know that, of course. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! That's the momentum they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. See you back in class.
Might as well keep them in my inventory. Oh.
Revelio.
This orange, radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here.
Reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical
Don't care much
have
for
so
plants,
much to
honestly.
offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Ooh, level 9.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I guess I'm hanging around waiting to inspect it. Yeah, definitely gonna need to call it quits. Of course the mermaid mask is there. Ugh. Ooh, potions class. Kinda wanna do that too.
always said that travel broadens the mind.
I'm trying to grow some asphodels.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks to Lego Harry Potter. One coin. Oh.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion
Clearly didn't fully heal him.
own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the...
My parents considered keeping me home from...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Memorandum from our office, subject Borgen and Burks. Borgen and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more join. Those that already have been watching the shop view are unlocks the new additions. Instructions to follow.
Witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Definitely stopping after this.
Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragons up! What happened?
Well done, Garrett.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
There's a cauldron in...
Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
There is a cauldron in an upstairs bathroom. Guess I could have owned up to it, but
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may
You
seem
know
gruff,
who Gareth
but I bet a few
Weasley's voice
galleons he blew
reminds
up
me
a potion or
of?
two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
he sounds like Tom Felton. To me, anyway. Hmm.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Whoa. Just trying to find the door.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
All right. Time to call it a night. Back up my save. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Don't know if I'm gonna stream again tomorrow or not. We'll see what happens, but it might not be till Thursday, the new day. So yeah, that's it. I'm struggling to stay awake, so definitely need to stop. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Absolutely love it. It's my game of the year 2023. At least for now. Jedi Survivor's not out yet. Could take over. I don't know. Anyway, that's me. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.